guys, to another episode of Central Oregon Shenanigans. I've got Dodge problems. We'll talk about that in a minute, but yeah, we're gonna be working on the Expedition today. I still haven't put the front drive line in the Expedition from our transmission swap, and I still have a couple wiring things that I want to do and get that the underside buttoned up a little bit better, wiring harness wise. I kind of jumped ahead of myself, got onto the Bronco. We all do it. So with that being said, let's hit the intro and we'll see you in a minute.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have me secrets.
Oh, crazy mother.
Alrighty guys, I've got everything pulled back apart and down so we can see what's going on here. So today we're gonna try to find, I'm gonna unplug the aftermarket trans controller, and I'm going to replug in the factory, wherever that plug is. Looks like it's this one way up here, zip tied. That's called the range sensor, and when it does, it tells the computer what gear you're in right here. And we're gonna try to find the reverse lights, and then we're gonna wire it into the factory wiring harness over here, which we didn't do before. That way we have reverse lights, and then we're going to build a nice wire loom and clean this up a bit today. This is just not gonna fly. Put some tape around these solder joints we did last time, and fix this because this is just not gonna fly with me. So I'll catch you here in a minute after I figure out what I'm gonna do here. Alrighty guys, so this is my so this is the transmission controller plug range sensor. This is the range sensor, the stock one. Now 9, which is third one down left side, is your 12 volts in to your backup light switch, and 5, which is a 5 down on this side, 11, which is a red and white wire. Set red and white wire right there. Red wire, white stripe. 5th one down left side on your range plug. That one is your backup lights. So your switch inside the transmission takes that 12 volts from this top one. When the switch is on, puts 12 volts down that wire right there. That is your reverse lights out of your transmission right there. So with our new plug, they give you 5th wire down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. They don't give you. That's stupid. There's not a spot for it. Interesting. I'm gonna have to do some more research on this and see why I don't have reverse lights on this plug. Or maybe it's 11. Maybe I got that backwards. Oh, 11, yeah. I have it backwards. I'm looking at it backwards, guys. Yep. It's supposed to go this way. That makes more sense. Alrighty, guys. All this for reverse lights. Like, seriously, it's dumb. It's just stupid. So, so, what I was telling you guys was incorrect. So you take the start relay wire, which is the one I cut here, the second one down on that side. I don't know the number, 11. So actually so the number 11. So that is the backup lamps. So it's a black with looks like a black with a pink. So I cut it and I put it over to the controller here. And the green, let's see, this one right here, the fourth one down on that side. Looking at it, fourth one down, it's like a light blue with a pink stripe. That's a 12 volt in start relay wire. I clipped it and then I wired it over to the start relay wire. I don't know why Kyle didn't try that. He tried a lot of different variations. He tried wiring this up to what the directions was telling us, and we were having problems, so we made it work the way somebody else did online, but we just didn't finish these last two steps. So with that hooked to there and that hooked to there and twisted together, I know this looks like a big mess. I'm gonna go ahead today, I think, and I'm gonna go ahead and clip this run. We don't need it anymore. And I'm gonna leave the factory plug just for now because I think I've got everything, but I don't think we need anything down there for cruise control. Progress report's looking good, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up on a time lapse here while we finish off this project. What a nightmare. It's 7 o'clock. I think I started this project today at like 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, but here she is. Got my range sensor back in, TSS. My solenoids are plugged back in. It's the third loom up here. But look how clean this install turned out. This was long overdue. This is the main wiring harness we kept. So we have some wires that we're sharing. Man, I hope everything works because it's all wrapped and it turned out nice. I took the heat shield bolts here and here, as you saw in the time lapse, and I put these nice rubbered electronic holders in to hold this wiring harness up against the frame. And I'm hoping we have enough room. Unlock screen. Come on, damn it. Yeah, we've got a clear shot to the front yoke with nothing in the way. The only thing I don't like that turned out was this wiring harness is right on the dang. I don't know. We might have to come back and readdress this area right here. Take this off, and I had it under and I didn't like it because it just drooped down too far. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it above this for now. I'm gonna go check it, make sure park, neutral, reverse, drive, 1, 2, make sure all that's good. I'm tired. We're not done with this episode. We're gonna, tomorrow night, I gotta get the drive line in tonight. I'll probably show you guys that. I'm gonna go for a test drive really quick. Make sure everything's good to go before the drive line goes back in. But we're gonna test drive this tonight. Tomorrow, let's get out from underneath here. Tomorrow, we're gonna move topside and finally finish all this. I just can't live with it anymore. Yeah, we're gonna get all this wiring harness up here. That's gonna be a lot easier than what I just dealt with at the transmission. Kyle and I never finished it because we had things to add in, and we lost interest in it. Not interest. We lost. You just get so frustrated trying to find something. If you can't find it, you just kind of have to walk away. We walked away for too long, and then we started other projects. But the reverse lights was the reason that never really got put back together, and it was all butt connected. So now everything's soldered, shrink tubed, taped, wire loomed now, and installed properly. And now we just got to do under the hood. And yeah, I'm gonna go for that test drive. I'd take you guys with me, but the battery on here is dead, and I don't know. I'm just gonna go drive this thing. We'll go for a drive tomorrow in the daylight anyway. How's that sound? I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Alrighty guys, it's the next day. Last night the test drive did not go very well. I didn't put the camera on the charger. Dang it. So everything works great except for my neutral safety switch decided that it's not working now. So I thought I had tested everything. I got interrupted yesterday. I had to go to the grocery store and go feed horses, and when you're doing electrical and you get a little, you know, out of your groove, then shit happens. I can't believe, I thought I came back and I tested it, but I also thought I tested it before I left and that everything worked before buttoning it up. So all that beautiful work that I just did underneath there has to come back apart again. Story of my life. So I'm gonna go ahead, do that, and we'll skip forward. Several hours later, got the heat going. It's already back up to 50 degrees. It was down to 30 in here. So let's recap what happened. We redid the wiring harness on the transmission. I got up this morning, I couldn't start the truck with the key because the damn safety switch was not letting the original computer to start the truck. So I went back in, resoldered some wires. I wiggled some wires and it came back to life. So I'm like, okay. So moral of the story is check shit before you put it all together. Wire loom, tape, zip ties. I also did today off camera, I did an oil change. And we're good. We are good to go. We're back in biz. Check this out, guys. We have reverse lights. I don't know if I showed you that yesterday or not, but they work. That's gonna be, you know, until you don't have reverse lights, you really don't know how nice it is. Especially when you're in a parking lot, a busy parking lot trying to back out of a spot. When people see that reverse light, they're like, oh, that guy's moving, I can take his spot. Makes things a little bit easier, you know? And I'm going to wire in a couple of LED light bars, big light bars on the back, so when you put it in reverse, it lights the whole ass end up. You're welcome, Uncle Kyle. I'm just flicking Kyle's shit. No, really, I think I'm gonna grab some drop down under the bumper. I'm gonna tuck them back where you can't see, but when you throw it in reverse, 2 LED lights will come on and kind of light up the back and the corners. So that'll be a video to come on this guy. We also need to wire these in and fix that mess back there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the drive line in, and that'll basically be a wrap for underneath the vehicle for right now, and then we can jump into this mess. Somebody the other day wanted to do a video on the throttle positioning sensor. There's not really much about this. I ordered this piece. You can just type in Google first gen Cummins 12 valve throttle position sensor bracket, and there's a couple of companies that make a bracket plate for the VE pumps, and then you buy the I don't even remember what the part number is for this guy, but you buy the sensor and just wire it into your factory wiring harness, or you wire it, no, take that back, you wire it into the transmission controller, and yeah, that's all there is to that. So I want to clean this up. This is just a mess under here. Oh, guys, I'm pooped. I can't keep going. I can't continue any longer tonight. But there is our new and permanent wiring harness for the transmission. Everything looks awesome. All the clearances. You know this driveline ain't gonna move because this is independent. That differential stationary, and the suspension moves. It's not like a solid axle where that driveline's gonna be moving up and down. So, yep, that's our all done up wiring harness for the transmission controller. Finally, it only took me a year to get to it. Well, guys, I'm gonna call this video a wrap. Get it up for you guys. We'll do another video under the hood, and we'll do some other shenanigans with this coming up. If you're tuning in for the first time, give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a comment down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, guys. That'll notify you every time a video is uploaded, so you guys can be the first ones to watch and not miss out on the action here on Central Oregon Shenanigans. If you are tuning into this for the first time, yes, this is a 4BT Cummins 3.9 liter that Kyle and I swapped into this truck, the Expedition. We also have another project coming up. We are in the process of getting that 4BT Cummins done and on the road for Kyle. So that's going to be coming up early this year. Till next time, guys.